When dealing with moving objects, like a dog that doesn't want to stay still, there can be overlaps in the scan. However, with MeshMixer, the mesh file can still be salvaged. My goal was not just to smooth everything out, but also to bring back the contours that were originally scanned. So I started by selecting and separating the contour that is underneath the actual mesh. This process took a bit of time because you have to be careful to only select the surface. The angle selection tool comes in handy for this. Then I separated the surface from the actual object, so now I had two objects in front of me. And I immediately started to lean the newly exploded surface against the original object, pulling out and adjusting the surface so that I would know what to cut away later. Next, I began cutting out the hole generously from the original mesh, thus removing the overlaps. This also took some time. You have to make sure to create a good edge for merging the meshes together later. I also made sure to clean up the inside of the mesh properly so that there wouldn't be any artifacts left in the object. Eventually, I had clean-cut edges that slightly overlapped. It's still missing something at the bottom, but I reassembled the whole model for now to continue working on it later. Which turned out to be a bad decision because it would have saved some work if I already had a clean-cut edge. Now you can see that the objects are connected again, and I went back to work to clean up and create a proper cut edge. When I had cleanly cut the edge, I hoped to use the inspector tool to merge everything back together. But it turned out to be a misconception, as you can see here. So I started creating small bridges to connect the added object. The idea behind this was to gradually close the gaps and hope it would work. The whole process involved moving forward step by step. When I had finished the bottom area and was slowly losing interest, I tried again with the inspector tool. And lo and behold, the object looked pretty good. I did some final smoothing, and then I was done. The end result is impressive, and all the contours are back.